Done fun before daytime.
Okay, welcome to you on this Friday. I do feel a bit, well, I feel a bit low, really, after the reaction to yesterday's. Well, I mean, I tried my best with the world's funniest joke yesterday. We didn't get nil reaction.
I know. Well, you know what that audience was like yesterday.
I know. There were 3 people in from Huddersfield. I mean, can you imagine? So look, this is for Friday. This is a safe one, and this is a real classic. This is a real. I love this one. Every time I hear this, I love this one.
Go on then.
Julie Cadman sent it to me from email land. 2 elderly ladies. They meet at the laundrette, and they haven't seen each other for some considerable time. So after inquiring about each other's health, one asked how the other's husband was. Oh, she said, Ted died last week. He went out into the allotment to dig up a cabbage for us dinner. And he had a heart attack, and he dropped dead right down there, in the middle of the vegetable patch. Ooh, she said, really sorry. I'm really very sorry. What on earth did you do? Well, she said, we had to open a tin of peas. Now, that is a V-old joke. V-O-J,
that's
very
much
old joke.
funnier than the other American.
You think it's funnier than the world's funniest
much
joke?
better. Isn't it funnier?
Yeah. OK.
I love it when you do that with your hands. Just again, that's Les Dawson, that, isn't it?
Well, yes, but Les, taking off Rob Wilson, so it's 4th generation Rob Wilson, I'm afraid. Right, well, alive and kicking here, very much so, is our champion, Sue Drinkwater. And a challenger here, I nearly said Ned, but it's Neil Kelly. I expect you'd like a bit of fresh air in the allotment, wouldn't you? Because you've been under pressure here for the last 2 days, haven't you?
Absolutely.
With your crucial conundrums, but absolutely saved by the bell yesterday, but 87 and 80. So well done. Enjoying it still?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. OK, well, Leo, welcome you. How are you?
Hi, fine.
Yeah, you're a cheerful chap here. You bet he's cheerful. He's married with 1 grown-up daughter, Michelle, and he's been a window cleaner for 30 years. His interest, though, his interests... There's something funny about window cleaners, I don't know. But he's got a lot of interest. Golf, reading, gardening, and darts. I'll tell you this about darts. He's played darts at county level. And so, as an experienced darts player, Neil will be familiar with Shanghai. He'll have been round the world several times, and there's no doubt he'll have had 3 in a bed. Although today he'll be hoping to hit a few double 9s. That's Neil Kelly. I feel now we have to explain things for our Huddersfield people. A Shanghai means a single, double and treble of 1 number.
Oh, right.
Round the world, hitting every number in turn and finishing with a 25 and then the bull. Yep. And 3 in a bed...
What's that?
3 darts in 1 double or treble. Oh. It's obvious, really, isn't it? Really?
180.
80. How many times have you got that, Neil?
Oh, too many times.
Well, 180 times.
Well, looking through the window.
Yeah, looking through the window. Have you ever seen anything, really?
Oh,
no. No. Well, we've got an old mate in Dictionary Corner, actually, a chap who's so sharp and to the point, they even named a type of heel after him. So alongside the slip-on sole Susie Dent, it's Mr. Richard Stiletto.
It is nice to be here. Nice to be here on my last day. Perfectly serious question, actually, to Neil. Are they really going to stop darts players having a pint of lager while they're playing?
Yes, they've already done it.
They've already done it?
Yes.
It's going to ruin the game, isn't it?
Well, you can't smoke either.
Don't you just love health and safety? Isn't it the best thing? The best thing that's happened to civilization. Health and safety. Don't you just love it?
Very, very strange. Anyway, how nice to be here. And let's get on with the game.
Let's get on with the game. That's what I say. Thank you.
I beg your pardon.
OK, Sue, let's get on with the game.
Can I start with the vowel, please, Carol?
Thank you, Sue. We start with A.
And another one.
E.
And a third one.
A.
And a consonant, please.
L.
And a second one.
G.
And another one.
Another. N.
And another.
R.
Another consonant.
S.
And finish with a vowel, please.
Thank you very much. That's I.
Thank you, Sue. Here's yours. Here we go. Yes, OK, Sue.
8.
An 8. Right, Neil.
8.
Both on 8. Good, that's a good start. Start with you, Neil.
Wranglers.
Wranglers.
Sorry, there's no 2 R's.
Oh, not 2 R's, no. Sue.
Realigns.
Fantastic.
Realigns, 8 letters. Spot on. Yep. Yeah.
So you couldn't actually have had Wranglers anyway, because it would have to be with a W at the beginning. So.
OK.
And Anglers would only have been 7, and the Realigns would still have beaten it. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
There is a 9-letter word, which is Algerians, which obviously you're not allowed because it's a capital letter, but it
Yeah.
is there.
You could have it.
And just north of Algeria, you can buy Sangria, S-A-N-G-R-I-A, which again is only 7, but it's a nice word.
Yeah, OK, good. Thank you. OK, Neil, well, a good try. Off you go with your choice.
Hi, Carol.
Hiya.
I'll start with a consonant, please.
Consonant. Thanks, Neil. Oh, dear me. Sorry, Zed.
And another.
Another. Nicer one. N.
And another.
C.
And a vowel.
E.
And another vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
F.
And a vowel.
I.
And a consonant.
R.
And another consonant.
And D.
Thank you. Clocking on. OK, Neil.
6.
6. And Sue.
6.
And both on 6. OK, hear them both. Neil.
Forced.
Forced and Sue.
Coined.
And coined. Forced and coined.
Forced and coined are absolutely OK, aren't they?
Yep.
Yep, so 6 each for that. Zircon is another 6, which is a pale blue precious stone, Z-I-R-C-O-N. A dozier, just to use up the Z as well. 2 7 letters, we think. What are they?
Conifer
Conifer, yes.
and confide.
She confided. Confide and conifer, but their 2 6s are absolutely fine.
So, Sue, letters for you.
I'll start with a vowel, please.
Thank you, Sue. O.
And another one.
I.
And another one.
E.
And a consonant, please.
T.
And another one.
R.
And a third one.
S.
And a fourth.
H.
And another one, please.
R.
And a vowel, please.
And a vowel. That's A.
OK, thank you. Yeah, well, Sue.
I'll risk an 8.
Good girl. Neil?
I'll risk an 8.
You're both risking an 8, and if it's the same one, what's yours, Sue?
Hoariest.
Spell?
Hoariest.
What's yours, Neil?
Trashier.
They're both fantastic. Yeah, they're both in.
They're both in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. No, both dodgy. I mean, trashier obviously means more trashy. What's hoariest?
Hoary can mean lots of things. It can mean greyish-white, so you can talk about cobwebs being hoary, but it can also mean overused and unoriginal. So you could have the hoariest joke, for example.
Surely not. Never on this programme.
You're good.
Good, OK, well, that's good. Well done, you two, then. 22 and 14, very nice. Let's have Neil's letters.
Consonant, please, Carol.
N.
And another.
T.
And another.
D.
And a vowel.
E.
And another vowel.
A.
And another vowel.
E.
The consonant.
N.
Another consonant.
M.
And a vowel.
And vowel, thank you. And O.
OK, here we go. Neil.
6.
And Sue?
6.
Neil, 6.
Tanned.
Oh, it's tanned, yes, Sue?
Denote.
And denote. Tanned and denote, very nice for 6.
Tanned and denote are both there. There is 1-7, I think, a hard one to spot, which is?
Anemone. A-N-E-M-O-N-E. Can either be the sea anemone or it can be a plant of the buttercup family.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, when I see that, I want to go da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Anemone.
Yes, anemone. That's it, well done. So, 28 and 20. Sue, numbers.
I'll have the inverted, T
Inverted
from
T.
the middle, please.
Thought you would. OK. I had some strange numbers yesterday, some really easy ones, and one very tricky one, but let's see how we get on today. 3 and 7, 4 and 5, 5 and 25, and a target this time of 348.
OK, 348. 348. Well, 348 then, Sue.
No, 340.
OK, well, take it away. Neil.
347.
OK, good man. Well, one away. Let's have a go. 347 with Carol.
5 plus 5 plus 4
Is the 14.
times 25 is 350.
It is, so you're nearly
away
there.
the 3.
350.
Take away the 3.
Take away the 3, so you're just one away with the 347.
Yeah, that's good. And good points to you there, Neil. So, look, that's set things up very nicely for the second half, 28 27. So, pause the only to say well done. We'll say hello again to Richard.
Anagrams of Neil Kelly. In the war, not at the RAF, in the Battle of Britain, were stationed at Kenley. And what cheered them up most in the evenings when they got back from an operation was Kenley Lil. In addition, you know probably that when you become bishop of somewhere, you stop being called Terry Johnson and become Terry Wakefield instead. And this is how people become things like Tony Blackburn and Angela Rippon, and probably Chuck Berry, for that matter. There is a bishop in Yorkshire who is an anagram of Neil Kelly, whose name, naturally, is Len Ilkley.
Oh, dear. That's interesting, because the former Archbishop of York, David Hope, is now a vicar in Ilkley.
Is he really?
Yes.
Well, change his name to Len. You're
Len,
there, David.
absolutely. Well, I'm sure he would do. He's a good, fun chap. Len Ilkley. Very good. Here we are, then, with talking about the Archbishop being a nice man, here he is. We've got actually a nice mank. Nice mank. And the clue is the adopted identity of Ross and Owen. Yeah, well, of course, nickname it is, and the adopted identity of Ross and Owen. Nick Ross, of course, and Nick Owen. Nick Owen. Could be either Nick Owen or Nick Owen, couldn't it? You know what I'm talking about. Right, although I don't know why I bother. Wake up, still. OK, 27 and 28 we've got. And we've got Neil's letters.
Yeah, consonant, please, Carol.
T,
And another.
P,
And another.
S,
And another.
D,
And a vowel, please.
A,
And another.
O,
And another.
E,
And a consonant.
X,
Love another one to go.
that was X,
And another.
another one, yeah, and P.
OK, thank you. Here we go. OK, Neil.
7.
7, yes, good. Sue?
No, just 6.
OK, what's 6?
Depots.
Depots. Yeah, 7, Neil.
Stopped.
And stopped. Yeah.
I've only got Paxo. What else have we got?
There's opposed, not opposed, but apposed, A-P-P-O-S-E-D, which means placed side by side or close, in close proximity.
But everything you two said was fine.
OK, 28-34 we've got. Sue, letters, please.
A vowel, please, Carol.
O,
And another one.
I,
And another one.
E,
And a consonant, please.
T,
And another one.
S,
And a third one.
P,
And a fourth.
W,
And another one.
B,
And a vowel, please.
and O.
Thank you. Here we go. Yes, Sue.
7.
7 says Sue. Neil?
6.
6. OK, 6 then.
Bestow.
Oh, bestow. Just spell it, though.
B-E-S-T-O-W.
Yeah, bestow. Not bestow, the gravy. No, right. I can say, Yeah. Sue?
Booties.
Oh, booties.
Yeah, booties is fine. Babies' booties have got 2 E's, haven't they? Booties.
They can do, actually, but they can be spelt that way as well. Little
Right,
bits.
OK.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're too young to spell, you need lots of spellings. Don't you? We got that, we've got booties. Oh, no, that's...
Yeah, biotopes. See, B-I-O-T-O-P-E-S, which in ecology is the region of a habitat associated with a particular ecological community.
Right, and you could have isotope as well. An
Yeah.
isotope, which is a radioactive particle of some kind, I think.
Yep.
But a biotope, good word, that. What you find inside the Eden Project is a biotope.
Yeah, absolutely
Yes,
right,
right,
actually.
OK.
Thank you very much. 1 point now between the two. It's Neil's letters.
Yeah, consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Neil. C,
And another.
L,
And another.
S,
And a vowel.
E,
And another vowel.
U,
And another vowel.
E,
The consonant.
M,
And another consonant.
T,
And a vowel.
and O.
OK, start the clock. OK, Neil.
6.
6 and Sue.
6.
Right, Neil 6.
Out C.
Out C and Sue.
Molest.
And molest.
No, Neil, what was your word? I'm sorry.
Out C.
Outsea. No, I'm not in, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Molest is we like molest, nearest like a mole.
Yes.
Yes, no, sorry. Molest means to annoy somebody who happens to be opposed to you. By fiddling with her costume, which you could have had. C-O-S-T-U-M-E. Costume is a 7-letter word there. Do you want to say anything about the last round?
We were just talking about booties, actually, because although it can be a variant spelling of children's shoes, it can also mean the loot, or it can also be a person's bottom. So it can be lots of different things. Not just children's shoes, that's all.
Oh, as in when you shake your booty?
Exactly right, yeah.
Right, OK, OK. So it's still in, but it meant something different from what you thought it meant.
Certainly did. OK. 41-34 then, I think. Yep, that's right. Now, and Sue, letters, please.
A vowel, please.
E.
And another one.
I.
And another one.
E.
And a consonant, please.
G.
And a second.
R.
And a third.
N.
And a fourth.
S.
And another one.
B.
And finish with a vowel, please.
And I.
OK, here we go. Thank you, Sue.
7, I think.
You think 7, Sue, and Neil?
7, I think.
Yeah, I think sounds like an afterthought. OK, what do you think, Neil?
Searing.
As in
S-E-E-R-I-N-G.
S-double-E. Look at that, Sue.
I thought the same.
No, when you sear meat, etc., it's S-E-A-R-I-N-G. Searing heat is likewise S-E-A-R, I'm afraid, not double E.
Yeah. OK, you're both blobbed on that. Richard?
But at least it wasn't one of them, isn't it? I mean, it's comforting, that. I got binges, and I was quite happy that binges would be allowed, and beings, which is an anagram of it. But we think that bingers are people who go on binges, which sounds really unlikely.
Oh, no, you hear binges a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
OK. And
Yeah.
binges
Or it
are
can
the
also
people
be a
who
binge.
wish they wouldn't, basically. And there's resign as well, which I'm going to at the end of this programme.
OK, well, 41-34. Good. Now we have, Neil, the numbers, please.
6 small ones, please, Carol.
6 small numbers. OK. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Right, smallest of all, number 1, followed by 7 and 5, 9 and 8 and 10. A very good spread, considering they're all small. Huge target, 881.
Yes, sir. 881. Huge. It was huge. Huge it was. 881. OK, well, 881 then, Neil.
880.
880, one away. Sue?
880.
Ah, OK. I'll give it to Sue.
7 plus 5 minus 1.
Is 11.
11. Multiply by 8.
Yeah, I see where you're going, yes. Is
And then-
obviously 88.
And then multiply by the 10.
And multiplied by 10 is 880, yeah.
Yep, Neil. Yes, sir. Perfectly done. Well done.
OK, you could have got it by saying 9 plus 7 is 16. Multiply it by 5, that's 80. Add on the 8 at that point, you get 88. Multiply by the 10, 880. But this time you've got the little old 1 left. And you add it on, 881.
OK, right. So, 48 and 41, that's the score. And this is the last Tea Time teaser of the week, everybody. Here it is. a Snob Lola. Snob Lola, food for thought there, but here's the clue. These airbags are safe in a crash.
Impatience is a virtue. Don't wait to find out how Julia got back in shape after twins. Grazia, Britain's first weekly glossy.
Weather were too hot, food were too greasy, and you couldn't get a decent cup of tea.
Over the past 75 years, we've all needed a PG moment.
Here comes someone new. I wonder why he's in. I remember the night I arrived at Battersea Dogs Home and how scared I felt. It wasn't long before I knew these kind people had saved my life. Everyone had.
Yeah, well, it's balloon. These airbags safe in a crash. Balloons. Hope you've all got that. Balloons. 48-41 between here, between these two. Sue, the champ, Neil Kelly, the window cleaner from Paisley. Very close, 7 apiece, 7 adrift rather. Sue, letters. Let's have your choice.
Start with a vowel, please.
Thank you, Sue. A.
And another one.
U.
And another one.
A.
And a fourth one.
E.
And a consonant, please.
V.
And another one.
T.
And a third.
D.
And another one.
S.
And a final consonant, please.
And C.
OK, clocking on. Yes, now, Sue.
6.
6. Neil.
6.
6. Neil, 6.
Casted.
Casted. You're 6.
Caused.
Caused and casted. OK. Richard.
Caused is fine. Casted, we're going to have a look.
Yeah, I'm not sure
because
about
I think
cast.
if you cast something now and then you cast something in the past, it's the same
It's
word.
still cast, I'm afraid. Yeah, it is. No casted.
Bad luck there.
Yeah.
Sourced is there for 6 as well.
Yeah.
And chordates, C-A-U-D-A-T-E-S, which I'd never heard of. What are chordates?
Term from anatomy. It's relating to the caudate nucleus, which is in the cerebrum of the brain.
OK.
It's a bit of your brain that I
Yeah.
haven't got because I'd never heard of it. And I asked about causated.
No, you can't have that as a verb. You can have causation, but not causate as a verb. So
It's a minefield in there, really,
yeah,
isn't it?
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
OK, good. Well, 54 then. Stay, and you stay at 41, Neil. And you go to letters, Neil, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thanks, Neil. D.
And another.
S.
And another.
N.
And another.
And Y.
And a vowel.
I.
And another vowel.
E.
And another vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
D.
And another vowel.
And a vowel, Neil. And that's E.
Thank you. Clocking on. OK, Neil.
6.
6 for Neil. And Sue.
6.
OK, Neil, 6.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yes. Sue.
Noisy.
Noisy.
Yeah.
Noisy indeed.
Noise is only 5, though. It's fine, but just 5 letters.
But you could have had noised, as in noised abroad, and it would have been 6. That would have been
But it
good.
was noisy. Is that what? Are you
Yeah.
putting
I
an E
put
in
an
there?
E before
No.
the Y.
No. Just N-O-I-S-Y.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? If it was nosy, it would have an E in front of the Y.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah,
could
do, but noisy is just N-O-I-S-I.
Okay,
so
what have you got?
allowed. Oh, we've got dinodes, which are 7 letters and are, what are they?
It's an electronic term. It's an electrode, which it's D-Y-N-O-D-E-S. It emits electrons in an amplifying device. And there's another nice one, noddies, not the dictionary, which we call noddy, but N-O-D-D-I-E-S. It says silly or foolish people are noddies.
Okay. Thank you then. Well done. 54, you stay. 47, you move on to. So close, close, close. Sue, last letters game, please, dear.
A vowel, please, Carol.
Thank you, Sue. A.
And another one.
O.
And another one.
U.
And a consonant, please.
R.
And another one.
S.
And a third.
T.
And a fourth.
M.
And a fifth.
N.
And a vowel, please, to
And
finish.
vowel, thank you. And E.
Thank you. Counting. Okay, Sue.
8.
Oh, yes, 8, Neil.
7.
He's got 7, Neil.
Monster.
A monster, yes, a monster, good. Here's an 8.
Storeman.
Very good indeed.
Yeah,
Yep.
Storeman.
Yep.
Well done.
Storeman. Very good.
Got a 9 coming up.
Yes, there is.
Wow.
Susie has got.
Neuromast, or neuromast, N-E-U-R-O-M-A-S-T. It's a sensory organ of fishes and other amphibians. And aquatic.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Okay, well, we're plodding on now towards the end, and it's the last numbers game. So, Neil, Kelly, off you go, please.
Oh, 6 small ones.
So I thought you would somehow. I'm obviously good at your numbers. Oh, heck, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that hurt. Right, we have then 3 and 5. 5 and 9. 4 and 10. Hurrah! Thank goodness for that. Lower target this time, 426.
Okay, 426. 426. Yeah, 426, Neil.
427.
1 away. Sue.
422.
Okay, Neil nearer. Go on, Neil.
5 plus 5
5 plus the 5 is 10, obviously,
times 10
is 100.
times the 4.
Yeah. Sorry, I put a plus there. Times 4 is 400.
And 3 nines is 27.
3 multiplied by the 9 gives you the 27, yes, and you've added that on, so you're 1 away.
Yeah, good. That's a good step, isn't it? Well done. What about you, Caro?
No, I didn't get 426 this time. I kind of started going around the houses, but I know it's there somewhere, isn't it? Because they're a nice selection.
Okay, 62 and 54 then. So, it's crucial, I think, isn't it? Yes. No, Sue, you love it. You love it, don't you? Crucial Conundrum. Oh, dear. Okay. Please now, if ready, reveal today's. Dim the lights. Dim, 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 dim. There we go. Today's Crucial Conundrum. no, not again. No takers, but again, Sue, saved by the bell. Let's have a look, please. Tormented. Oh, well, you were both tormented in that one, I think. Neil, so close, really, but not to be. So, Sue, yes, rotted men. You'll never forget that word because you're still the champion with 62 points. Well done, Sue.
Thank you.
So, well done, Sue. Phew.
Thank you.
Phew, says Sue. You've survived the week. Well done. OK, well done. Very good game.
Thank
Three
you
very
very
good games, Sue, so you've got a bit of work this week. Thank you. Well done. And Neil, well, your character, you could have so easily won, but you didn't get tormented. No. That'll keep you awake at nights.
Oh, no.
Yeah. OK, well, good luck in all you do, and your darts and all your things that you do, and your gardening, and of course, you're cleaning windows, of course. You'll be a popular lad around your streets of Paisley. Thank you very much. A goodie bag to Neil Kelly. So we say goodbye to Neil and to Sue, and the final word from Mr. Stilgate.
Well, very good tight contest. So, a limerick each. For Sue Drinkwater, once on the island of Horta, which does exist, I haven't just made it up, once on the island of Horta, Sue was offered a litre of porter. Men drink Horta porter like lambs to the slaughter, but Sue said, I only drink water. And for don't get overexcited. And for Neil Kelly, after years of hard study, Neil Kelly learned all of the poems of Shelley, which he'd shout while on skates juggling 17 plates. We need more of that on the telly.
OK, so that is it. Richard, thank you very much indeed. Richard Stilgate, everybody. Very, very impressive week. Well done. Well, tomorrow... Well, on Monday, let me tell you about Monday. We've been kicked off the air, for most of it, by Cheltenham races, which is obviously a good thing, so you'll have John McCurrick most of the week. But on Monday, you have your lookalike, your doppelganger, Neil... Kenny Bruce is coming on. So, spot the difference between Neil and Ken. So the Popmaster will be on Ken Bruce. And then, of course, we'll continue with Ken when we come back from Cheltenham. So that's it. We'll see you on Monday. Till then, from all the gang here, including Carol, who said goodbye.
Goodbye.
Richard White is saying goodbye. See you on Monday. Goodbye.
Catherine McCormick, Rachel Weiss and Anna Friel, three very different young women brought together by war. The Land Girls at 7:30 tonight. Next on Daytime, get your funds in order. It's House Auction.